What's up, everybody? Hope you're all doing great. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Wow, and to yet another video on Cardano. It's been a while since we covered Cardano. I think the last time was like 4 or 5 days ago, back when it dropped down to that 45 cents level, which we are still at. But in this video, I wanted to kind of do an update on what I think is going to happen next with Cardano. Also, since the market is today, it's actually relatively bullish. I wouldn't call it bullish. I mean, Bitcoin is around 20,000. I mean, a couple of months ago, we were still steadily around 40,000. Months before that, at 60,000. So calling it bullish is always a stretch, but it's on the short term, it's relatively bullish. And I do think Bitcoin is also going up to 21,000. So in light of that, I also wanted to take a look at some other cryptos, some other big ones such as Solana and Cardano, see what they're doing. So if we take a look at Cardano, I mean, first of all, Cardano, and I always said that when I analyzed it, still almost every day, Cardano compared to other cryptos is still relatively high, right? So if we would actually check out ADA against Bitcoin, you can see that it's actually gone up, right? So Cardano, ever since that 12th of May, relatively to Bitcoin, is actually strong. It's actually pretty strong, and we do have to say that before that, obviously, it was weaker, but on the short term and after those huge drops, beginning of May, beginning of June, Cardano has been relatively strong. And now I got to look it up again. If we look at the short term though for Cardano right now, what you can actually see is that 45 cents level is very strong. That held us up the 27th of May. That also held us up for the most of the last month. Now we have been consolidating between 48 cents ultimately and 43.5 cents, which was predicted in the last analysis too. And the main thing that changed ever since is, first of all, we've broken through this trend line right here. And apart from that, it also seems that we got some more bullish momentum. As I said, there's also a little bit more bullish momentum throughout the market. It's also visible for Cardano. It seems to be that we're holding this trend line, and I do not think we're going to hold that trend line forever. But I do think that that shows something, right? So we have also broken above that 50 EMA, that red line yesterday. Today we have broken down below it again, but I do expect for the next few days that we will keep finding support at that 43.5 cents level. So we could actually shoot through. As I said, I'm not telling you that I think that trend line is going to hold forever, but I do think that we'll stay in this consolidation between 48 cents and 44 cents. And that somewhere within the next week, I actually expect us to break above 48 cents. And once we do that, we'll get to 50 cents. At that whole 50.5 cents level, we will be met with the 50 cents level, which is a big psychological resistance level, but also the 200 EMA. So that's going to be interesting. And I'm not sure if we can actually hold that bullish momentum. If we hit that level, we could actually see a big drop from there. But I will definitely update it once we almost break 48 cents, or when I'm more sure that we'll break it soon, to see what I think is going to happen. Because as I said, Cardano is pretty strong, and at this point in time, my bias is actually that we will stay consolidated between ultimately 51 cents at the upper bound, and at the lower bound 43.5 cents, at least for the next weeks. Right, so yeah, that's my analysis. I mean, I do want to include, I do want to tell you that even though, and it's my opinion, right? It's not based on just what I think. It's also based on analysis. But I expect Bitcoin to start moving up to that 22,000 level. If I'm wrong, if Bitcoin, which is definitely a possibility, if Bitcoin starts to drop down, the main thing that's holding Cardano up is that 43.5 cents level. That's the most important level. If that breaks, Cardano is probably falling to 40 cents. So you should know that. I think this is more likely. That's my analysis, but I think you deserve to know that too. So yeah, that's basically my analysis. Thank you all for watching and listening, and I hope to see you all in my next videos. Bye.